Welcome to the Rebels Level Show.
What's going on, guys? I'm your host SuperRebel and this is the Rebels Levels Show, the show where I report on the hottest gaming news. In today's news we got Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Black Ops 3, Mortal Kombat X and the new PS4 firmware update. There is a guide in the description below though if you are here for one specific game or one specific piece of news. Today's gaming fact is that Nintendo have now become more irrelevant than Iggy Azalea. Yep, this is a true fact, although we are not too sure who else to blame for this besides the CEO of Nintendo. I blame Obama. Fuck you, Obama. So the first game in the news is Witcher 3, because if you choose to do everything possible in the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, it will be a very long time. And as it turns out, even if you know how to minimize the time it takes to get through the core, you are still looking at a 25-hour experience just to complete the game's story. As for a closer indication of how long you can expect a playthrough to last, the developer previously offered an estimate of about 100 hours, with half of that accounting for the main narrative and the other half spent on side content. And more recently, the senior designer Damien said that it could take upwards of 200 hours to do absolutely everything. Well, rest in peace social life. Just kidding, I don't really have one. I mean, besides the one with my side bitch Eric, this is Eric. That was such a shit joke. And we also did get a new trailer for this game as well, which was playing in the background for you. Now the next game in the news is Black Ops 3. Yes, Black Ops 3 is happening, but it's not exactly the same Black Ops that we thought we would have got. Now on the Call of Duty's website source code, originally spotted by Charlie Intel, it reveals new details about the game's platform, story, modes and more. Now in terms of story, Black Ops 3 is set in a dark twisted future where a new breed of Black Ops soldiers emerge and the lines are blurred between our own humanity and the technology we created to stay ahead, in a world where cutting-edge military robotics define warfare. Now we also have learned that Black Ops 3 will feature 3 main codes. Firstly the campaign, then multiplayer and zombies. Yep, zombies are of course returning, as you would have probably imagined anyway. Now all of this comes together to deliver the deepest and most ambitious Call of Duty ever. And that did in fact come from Activision themselves. Now meanwhile, the Treyarch Facebook page has recently been sharing new stories about biohacking, suggesting this may play some role in Black Ops 3. Given the new breed of Black Ops soldier, as I mentioned before, this definitely sounds possible. Now although all of this is sounding great so far, I want an old school COD game. I'm done with all this futuristic stuff, to be honest. I don't really feel it's the same to me. Nevertheless though, I will definitely still be picking up this game. Now the last game we have in the news is Mortal Kombat X. Yes, this is the game that just keeps on giving and it's absolutely awesome. Now not only is it giving us both Cassie and Johnny Cage, but now it will be allowing players to experience paid DLC characters for absolutely nothing. Now Ed Boon announced the news on Twitter today saying, Mortal Kombat X sneak peek. You can complete premier towers that feature and let you play DLC characters even if you haven't purchased the character. So that definitely is great news. Now the final piece of news we have for today is about the PlayStation 4. Now a few weeks ago, Microsoft launched a new firmware update for the Xbox One that allows users to retrieve screenshots of their favorite video games in a PNG format. Now Sony also provides a similar feature for the PlayStation 4, as you are most likely aware, but the image is heavily compressed since it provides the screenshots in a JPEG format. Now however, this may change in the future as a PlayStation developer is looking into this issue. Now someone who goes by the name Toshimasa, who works on adding new features to the PlayStation 4 platform, has confirmed that he will be looking into adding this feature. Now please note that this is not a confirmation and the feature may or may not be making its way to the PS4. Regardless, one could at least hope that this feature may be added in the future, given that the developer is finally looking into it, and to be honest, I wouldn't really see a reason for them not to do this. But that's all for the very first episode of Rebels Levels. If you could help support the show with a like, I would love your face forever. Subscribe for more news, and as always, I will catch you guys next time. But till then, adios amigos.